guys, Haris here. Today I'm going to get you guys through a leg workout. We're going to do barbell squats, a hamstring exercise, and then we'll see how it goes from there. We're working out with Adelina today in KL, so we're going to head there. The sky is bright and sunny, which is good because this morning it rained really heavily. Definitely workout is a bit late, but yeah. I'm currently doing a upper-lower split. It's a transition from my push-pull leg split, so I'm working out for around 4 to 5 times a week. As long as I'm hitting the muscle group 2 to 3 times a week, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm trying to actually build more by doing less, so we'll see the result of this split for the next couple of months. I'm definitely going to work on my lagging body parts, my chest, my calves especially, and definitely going to work more on my quads. So we're going to try to gain as much strength as possible, and at the same time build as much muscle as possible as well, because I don't want to actually have just a big bench or a big dumbbell press, but my chest is still lacking behind. Definitely get you guys through the entire process, and we'll try to do as much as we can and gain as much as we can. Yeah. Alright guys.
Hello guys, it's H-Man Riz. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to take you guys through a leg workout and show you some of the exercises that I'm currently doing to grow my legs and also to fix the muscle imbalances that I currently have on my quads. Unfortunately, I have an imbalance on my right quad. Although it is my dominant quad, for some reason it's the one smaller. So we're going to do some exercises and actually work on those today. Today we're going to start off with some mobility work. I grabbed a 10 kg kettlebell and went into a deep goblet squat position. I leaned on each calf for around 5 seconds to loosen it. And also in the process, I make sure that I'm opening up my hips so that my hip flexors are not as tight. I think that's important, especially when you're about to do a barbell squat. You don't want to feel restricted when you're actually doing the movement. Once we're done with the mobility work, we headed off to the leg extensions. The purpose of this exercise is to activate and to get the blood pumping into the quads. Sometimes, especially during a barbell squat, we may tend to use our glutes more instead of our quads. So doing it before a squat definitely helps the mind-muscle connection and definitely engages them better during the exercise. So our first compound exercise would be the barbell squat. Today we're going to do 3 sets of 3 to 5 reps for our working sets. And we're starting off with some warm-ups, and we're going to pyramid our way up to our working sets. For the warm-up sets, we started off with the bar itself, and then we moved on to 20 kgs per side, and after that we went on and did 30 kgs a side before our actual working set. Something to keep in mind guys, whenever you're performing the exercise, you want to make sure that your form stays the same throughout. So when you're working with just the bar during your warm-up, it should be the same as when you're actually pushing for your working sets. You want to try your best to actually maintain the same form as you progress heavier. Alright guys, we're on our first working set. We're doing 40 kgs a side, and we're doing it for around 5 reps. Alright, so we're off to our second set. We're doing 40 kgs a side again, and we're trying to target around 3 to 5 reps. Recorded myself from a different angle this time because I want to see if my hips were shifting left or right. So in this case, I'm actually trying to identify if I'm using more on my left or my right side, and if my hips are shifting either way, so that I can actually see which side is weaker and which side is not. So we're on to our final set. We're doing 45 kgs a side for around 3 reps. Tried my best, but I think I made it only to 2. Fell a little bit off on my right leg when I was pushing this way, so I had to stop in the second rep. Nonetheless, try to make sure that my form was in check the entire time, went low enough I believe, and yeah, did 2 reps for the last working set. Gotta shout out to my girlfriend Adelina for being such a good sport. I definitely felt much more comfortable when she was behind me when I was doing this weight, and she definitely gave me the moral support I needed throughout the lift. So we're done with the barbell squats, guys. We're on to our next exercise for today's workout. We're doing some leg presses now. We did 2 sets of 8 to 12 reps on these. We didn't go too heavy. We'll make sure to focus more on that mind muscle connection and actually working that muscle instead of just pushing heavy weights. And then we did 2 sets of unilateral work, which is one-sided leg presses for around 8 to 12 reps as well. Something to keep in mind, guys, foot placement is important in which area of your legs that you want to target. Something that's higher and wider will target more of your hamstring. Something that's closer and towards the middle part of the pad will definitely hit more of your quads. Some key points that you can use for this exercise: make sure that you're lowering it to the point that you can actually feel your quad lengthening or till your knees are around 90 degrees. And one more thing that I can really highlight and it's really important would be to make sure that your hips don't come off the bench, because you really wouldn't want to hurt your lower back when you're doing the leg press. Alright guys, so we're on to our third exercise, which is the front elevated split squats. I did 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps on this exercise. The split squat works the glutes, the quads and also the hamstring. The different variations of it, like the front elevated, the back elevated, will target different variations of it to see which works best for me. And so far, I've been including the split squats as a staple into my workouts, and trying to make sure that I do it almost every session, because I believe that it has benefited me a lot, especially when I'm trying to fix my muscle imbalances that I currently have for my quads. It's definitely an exercise that is challenging and I have so much more to improve on, but we're going to keep making improvements so that we can actually get the best out of this exercise. So we're on to our fourth exercise, which is the standing leg curl. We did 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps for this exercise, focusing on the squeeze at the top and making sure that we're controlling the weight as we come down. I always imagine that the hamstrings are like the biceps of the lower body. I believe that the mechanics are almost similar. So I always keep that in mind, and it helps me better with engaging the hamstrings when I'm doing this exercise. Alright guys, so the next exercise will be the seated calf raises. We did 2 sets of 15 to 20 reps for this exercise, and just a little background story about calves, guys. Our calves are made out of 2 muscles, which is the gastrocnemius and also the soleus muscle. This specific exercise targets the soleus muscle, which is the portion located in the inner part of the calves. The next and final exercise that we'll be doing will be a variation of the standing calf raise. We did 2 sets of 15 to 20 reps as well, and this exercise specifically targets the GASTROC portion of the calves. My calves are not that big, and I've been trying to grow them for the past year. I realized when I increased the frequency of me training my calves, I noticed some slight growth. I personally hit my calves 2 to 3 times a week. I'll try to include them on an upper body day and definitely on each day of my lower body. So yeah guys, train your calves. Alright guys, with that, we're done with today's workout. Towards the end, I will usually perform a dead hang on a pull-up bar for around 10 to 15 seconds, especially after a heavy squat day. The reason is because the spine is in a compressed state due to the squats, the heavy squats. So this just helps stretch out the spine once more and decompresses the spine. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Do let me know guys if there are any questions at all. I'll share the workout in the description as well. And thanks for watching guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe.